We're going to turn now to an eerie recording hidden away for more than a decade of former President Bill Clinton just hours before the 9/11 attacks, telling a group of Australian businessmen why he did not order a strike against Osama bin Laden. Here it is.
And I'm just saying, if I were Osama bin Laden, he's a very smart guy. I spent a lot of time thinking about him. And I nearly got him once. I nearly got him. And I could have killed him, but I would have had to destroy a little town called Kandahar in Afghanistan and kill 300 innocent women and children. And then I would have been no better than him. And so I didn't do it.
ABC's chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross here right now, and it's just so chilling to hear that knowing just hours before the attacks.
Exactly, and of course bin Laden had no compunction about killing women and children and innocent civilians.
But this does track what we had learned in early reports, specifically the report of the 9/11 Commission about previous attempts to go after Osama bin Laden.
They found 3 separate incidents between 1998 and 1999 where U.S. intelligence was deemed credible enough to warrant planning for possible strikes to kill bin Laden, but the intelligence was so sketchy, they concluded, that it did not offset the risks of killing innocent civilians, and they didn't go ahead.
So 2 separate sets of concerns for all those incidents, and the former CIA director George Tenet has talked about this as well. Number 1, they could never be sure Osama bin Laden was there. And number 2, as President Clinton talked about in that tape, the risk of killing innocent civilians.
Right, and in the case he's talking about in Kandahar, they had a human intelligence source that put bin Laden there, but it turns out that he had left the room just before the supposed strike was going to take place, bin Laden, and therefore the strike would not have killed him, and Clinton's judgment, in fact, was vindicated.
Okay, Brian Ross, thanks very much.